This episode is brought to you by Fox One. Watch all 104 matches of the FIFA World Cup live in 4K for just $19.99 a month with 3 days free. Build your own multi-view, choose up to 3 streams, and follow player spotlights. Stay on top of every moment with live stats, highlights, and instant replays. The FIFA World Cup, streaming live on Fox One. Offers are subject to change. See fox.com for complete terms and conditions.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi. Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Dave Scott, lost in space, the other side of midnight.
Danger, Baltus Sterling, danger.
Dave Scott, a known Canadian expert on UAPs, UFOs, extraterrestrials, Bigfoot, time portals. Bigfoot, time portals. Welcome to the other side of midnight. Dave Scott, welcome.
Thank you, number one. It is always very, very good time for me to be here with you, and thank you for having me as always.
Well, you're always prepared, and you keep your sentences short.
Well, that's the way I like it on my show, so, you know, I got to mind my own P's and Q's if I'm going to be conducting the same thing on Spaced Out Radio, that's for sure.
Have more files been dropped? Some places on the internet, on TikTok, I read that more files have been dropped yesterday, a day before, or is that dating wrong? Is there any hope we're going to see anything more interesting than unidentified?
Well, that's actually a great question, because I was talking to a researcher friend of mine, Courtney Marcassani, earlier today. She's a citizen journalist and a very well-known researcher in the UFO community. And we actually were getting into this subject quite a bit about the tranches, because I asked her point blank, when do you think the next one is coming out? She believes it could be out as early as this Friday. And once again, there's no hype around it. You know, the first 2 tranches that were released going back over a month now, they were hyped right up, Walter. There was excitement. The files are coming out. The president has said, we're releasing these. This is coming right from the top. This is what the American people want. This is what we are delivering. And we were pumped up. I was pumped up about it. Second tranche, we knew it was coming in 2 weeks. We got the 46 videos that Anna Paulina Luna and her conspiracy club wanted to provide for us. Some of the videos weren't too bad. Others were like,
Dave.
Yes.
Please speak into the phone.
I apologize.
It's okay.
Where was I here?
Anna Luna, the loony lady.
Yes, Anna Paulina Luna was very excited about getting the 46 videos released. We got those, which was exciting. And then 2 weeks later, nothing happens. And then the following week later, the movie from Steven Spielberg, Disclosure Day, comes out. And we get all excited about that. And guess what? That's when they release the next tranche. Well, it's 2 weeks after that now, and we're expecting another download this week. But the problem is, how do they follow up with that failing grade of evidence that they provided in the last tranche? There was only 2 videos. The rest of the videos were all AI generated. You called them cartoons. And there seems to be little to no hype around this. So in my conversation with Courtney, my research friend, I asked her point blank, are we starting to see the beginning of a UFO psyop, psychological operation, that literally is going to take this subject and really start to dumb it down so people become disinterested in this? And Courtney's background is she is a psychologist. So I figured this would be a good question to ask her. She's a little bit of a pro. And she said she believes that if this next dump of files is really as lame as number 3, then that really does show that the government might be putting on some sort of collapse on the UFO information because they are done with it. They don't want to talk about it, and they'll release it as it goes because it's going to become a non-story, Walter.
Well, it is the hugest story in our lifetime, and at the same time, it's a non-story. It is a huge story in our lifetime because it is the first time since Roswell that the United States government has said, yes, there are these files about space, things we don't understand, maybe alien life we don't understand. It's the first time they've acknowledged that they have unidentified imagery video. That's the first time the United States government says, we don't know what it is. That's a big revelation right there because we expect them to know what it is. That's why we have a military to protect our skies. We expect it. And it's the first time that the government is participating in the conversation. That's news. That's huge. Now, what they have revealed is what they don't understand. They don't know what the heck this is. They're showing us what they have not identified. That is what the president promised, and that is why he wasn't excited.
Well, and you know what? There were a lot of people. If we go back a few weeks, even a couple months, when the rumors were coming out that these files were coming out, there was some people within the government saying, you know what? This isn't what the public expects. This isn't about little Martian men from Mars. This isn't about flying discs. This is about other types of topics. But, you know, the problem is, and I've said this before on the show, we get all of this hype about these amazing craft and videos of craft that may even show these alien life forms flying the craft. And we hear these politicians speak about it. We hear these so-called insiders speak about it. We hear these whistleblowers speak about it. And yet there is no evidence that has been released about it. So it almost seems like we're in some sort of shell game. I don't want to call it a false flag operation because I don't think it is that. But I do think that there is a real issue in the communication between what we're wanting to see and what they're actually providing us to see. Like you said, what the president said, he is giving us what we haven't been able to identify. I don't really believe that because I think they're showing us man-made objects like the weather balloons.
You don't even think it's from space. You just think this is stuff that looks wacky that has been made by Earthlings.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Because the majority of the videos, Walter, that were released have been taken in war zones. Where's a great place to test out that technology? You're building it for war. Why would you not test it in war?
Exactly. Is there any other news from that world?
Right now, it's real slow. It's like the night before Christmas, you know, or like the NBA draft that was happening. I know you're not a sports guy. I am, you know, but it's kind of like the night before Christmas. We're all sitting here waiting to see what happens. We're hoping for the new bike, the drum set, whatever it may be. And I think we might end up with another lump of coal come Friday, if it's released.
Dave Scott's the host of Spaced Out Radio. You can hear every show he's ever done on YouTube, Spaced Out Radio. And he's got a website that has a store. And in that store is a T-shirt with me, a picture of me in a UFO. This is worth owning. You go to the beach this summer, you wear a T-shirt with me in a UFO, you will be a chick magnet. Wouldn't you say that's fair, Dave?
You know what? It's going to multiply your sexiness at the beach by at least 25%.
No other show promises you anything like that. Dave Scott, Spaced Out Radio, thank you for being on the other side of midnight.